Hi, this is Melissa with Messy Missy Creates. Let's make a February journal. I went ahead, just to save time on this video, I went ahead and cut my box down. I've done it with you several times. You know, I cut the flaps off the top and bottom and measure it. It measures to about 9 1/4 high. I cut it at 6 1/2. And I cut the back half at 7, so that gives me, I score it at a 1/2 inch. Anyway, I just did one where it's a video called Crafting with a Friend. I did that one start to finish. So if you want to see it start to finish, go find that video. It's just maybe a week or two old. So anyway, I wanted to show you this though. I have used, because I haven't used this in the last couple months, I couldn't find it. And I wanted to use a little bit of it this month, but I wanted to show you because I've talked about it. And it's Pen and Gear Sketch Pad medium weight paper. I had used this almost all last year except for, I think, December and maybe in January. I started using scrap paper because I didn't have this scrapbook paper. So I just wanted to show you this. I might use a couple sheets of it. I really like it. With the exception of alcohol markers, all of my markers, my ink, my daubers, my whatever I throw at it, it doesn't bleed. It might ghost a little bit, but it doesn't bleed. So I've been really happy with that. I think it's $3.96 for a pad of 50 sheets. It's 9 by 6, so it folds in half and makes a perfect size for my Triscuit box. So that has been my little match made in heaven, so to speak, for the last year. So, let's start. But I wanted to kind of cut down the time, you know, because I wanted to pick out some papers. And I have been enjoying my scrapbook paper. It's thrown me for a little bit of a loop because I'm not used to it. That's kind of pretty. Maybe we'll tear one of those out. This is actually cardstock, so I'm going to try not to use too much of this. But there was one that I thought I might use this one for the journal cover. Doesn't that just scream February? I think it does. I think it'll be pretty. Okay, so unless I find something else that I really, really like better, I'm going to use that for my cover. And I'm just kind of, oh, look, this one even says love. I wish it was in pink and purple. I don't say that very often, do I? Yeah, I hardly ever say that. Okay, so I'll come back to that if I need it. And this one, I have, when I was making my journal, when I was pulling the pages for it last month, if you watched that video, you heard me say that I found a bunch of papers that I could use for February. So I thought I would go ahead and do that this month, even though I have the other paper. Oops, excuse my reach. I thought this one was already open. Anyway, this is everyday paper. I got it from Dollar General. I think it was like $5 for the pad. And I know that it has some pink hearts in here. I could use those purple stripes, because when else am I going to use that, right? We have, if I saw correctly, I think it must be a leap year. I think I saw that we have 29 days in February this month, or this year. I think that's what my handy dandy little calendar down here says. And I could flip to the next page. Yep, we have 29 days. Did not realize that until just a few minutes ago. So I want 15 pages, which I do a 2-page spread. So if you double the amount of papers that you use, so 15 papers will get me 30 pages. If you were using single page spread, then I think if I'm doing the math right, you can multiply it by 4, but that's not what I'm doing here. And this is just thinner paper. Here we go. And some of this I could make. Well, I've got 2 sheets of it. No, I don't. Uh-oh. Well, I thought I would. Maybe they're not together. Okay, I'm going to use that. So, well, I thought there was 2 of each. Maybe not in this one. If I could use that for the cover too. Let's see, 12 to 25 sheets. I haven't used any out of it. You saw me just open it. I don't typically make a lot of Valentine's cards. I might make a few. So I would use that if I needed to. So let's see, right now I have this, this, and this. And this is my cover. Let's see what we have in here. This is Far From Basic. It's just, it's a huge 180 sheet book. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's the Paper Studio. And I have some pink swans. I have some pink pizza. They're already torn out for some reason. I don't know why. We saw the Sloths made their debut last year. No. Last month. In January. Last year. Oh my goodness. Let's see. We have some llama drama. Here we go. I'm trying to do this without sticking my whole arm in your face. Man, that's a heavy paper pad. I do have some solid color paper. Oh, this one looks like it has 3 sheets of each. So I could come back and grab this ice cream if I wanted. What else do we have? Follow the Rainbow. I could use that. Let's use some pink and purple unicorns. How about? Let's see. Man, that's got a lot of paper in it. This is Living My Best Life. This is my birthday month, so I might as well use that. February is my birthday month. Yay. And you'll be happy to know I went ahead and ordered some birthday washi. One of you left in the comments that you had seen it on Amazon, and I'm like, duh. I think that I've looked on Amazon before. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure that I have looked on Amazon for it before, and I didn't find. Well, if I feel the need to have some pink bacon and eggs, let's cuddle. Okay, purple with some red hearts. I might as well use that for Valentine. Maybe if I work it right. Oh, here we go. Some lip paper. And I could use the rest of that too, but I mean another sheet of it is what I meant to say. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know what it is, but it's interesting. Free Spirit. Pink airplanes. I hope you can see. Yeah, I think you can. Maybe. What do we think about the pink airplanes? Might as well. Might as well. Might as well. Definitely not beach weather. Top knot. And sass is what it says. Hello Lovely. It's not pink or purple, but it's kind of a peachy color. Kind of a, not coral, like a salmon pink maybe. I could use those polka dots if I needed to. Any of this I could, well, not any of it, but let's see. You Glow Girl. Let's use that one. If I can do my journal math right, I might be able to get that Let's Cuddle one on Valentine's. Oh, here's some hearts. Don't want that. That's cut up like the strips, cut apart strips. Pink flamingos, anyone? I'm not sure. I haven't been keeping count, but we'll count them in a minute. Some pink pineapple. Pink and red. Nope. That might go on Valentine's Day. Oh, I cracked myself up. Okay. Behave. Ay, ay, ay. All right. It's been kind of a punchy day. So cut me some slack, all right? That was kind of funny if you caught it. All right. Now that I've curled up that paper pad, let's see what we have. I'm still, as of right this second, sticking with this as my cover. And it's a little bit thicker cardstock. It's not real thin paper. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I really want pink pizza? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really? Nope. 13, 14, 15, 16. Nope. Nope is staying in there. It has to now. Let's see. I could either get rid of the pink flamingos and use those in the summertime, or I could get rid of the pink airplane. I don't know. What do we think? I think that, or this first one, where'd you go? I can't quite get you. I could save that and make some Valentine. I might do that. Of course, if I don't make cards with it, I'm going to be sad I didn't use it for my journal. All right. That means we have to bring the pink flamingos back. Everybody okay with that? Okay, so that should be 15. I've got to cut down these little strips. Well, they might just tear off. Maybe. It's perforated. There we go. And I do need to make sure, because I don't think I want vertical stripes. I think I definitely want it to go horizontally. Horizontally. I seem to be struggling with grammar here lately. Okay, none of my papers are double-sided, so we're gonna have some blank paper. I had, just in case I needed extra, but apparently I do not. I had this and this. This is that True Ray Pagan paper that I used to use. I haven't used it lately, but I used to use that before I found the pen and gear. Okay, so this is the cover. I think that's going to be kind of cute. I'm going to make sure this... Oh. Okay, that one I'm going to have to cut off. Definitely want to make sure that this section is on the front, because I want the mixture of pink and purple. And I think all the other ones are good to go. Yep. Alrighty. And I don't know that I'm going to make a bunch of pockets. I don't necessarily like this pink swan, and the pink pizza, well, might as well. Might as well. How many times am I going to say that today? Might as well. Nothing like combining 3 words into 1 syllable, huh? Okay, somewhere on this desk, I have a paper cutter. Here we go. Let me get this strip off of here, because it is not perforated. And then there we go. There we go. I'm not going to put it away far because I'm going to, well, I should have gone ahead and cut that in half. Well, I think I want it this way, and this on the front. Yep, go ahead and cut it in half. So I need them to be 6 inches. Let's measure the, you know, sometimes there's discrepancies in how, you know, some paper companies are a little more generous and they give you like more like a baker's dozen. On a 12 by 12, it's more like 12 by 13. So I'll put these papers to the side for a minute. We're going to go ahead and glue this on so it can be drying. So I do like this. And then I'll glue this one on and I'll trim them up. And then I use my tape down the spine. And I have not picked out my thread yet. I've got all my glue here, I think. I think I finally found, it wasn't cheap, but I finally found one more of these on Amazon. So I ordered it. It'll be here at the end of the week. So that's a relief. Because this was my last glue stick. I had gotten, the last time I bought them, it's been a while back. They last for a long time because they're so big. But the last one, when I ordered them the last time, I was able to order a box of, I don't know, it was several glue sticks in there. And it broke down to only be a few dollars a piece, which for a very large glue stick isn't too terribly bad. This is like 1.5 ounce, so it's, well, that's how much bigger it is. So, anywho, alrighty. Oh, nope, not even close. Not even close. I don't want to have to trim it, so I need to scoot it this way and this way. Boy, I messed that one all up, didn't I? Yeah, if I keep from trimming it, it gives me just enough where my 1-inch tape covers the whole spine. So, and then you don't have to trim it. And sometimes for the corners, I'll come back if they start to pull up. Sometimes I'll come back and reinforce them with some art glitter glue. So just trimming this off. To me, that works better than having to measure it and cut it down to exact size. And then you have to really be perfect with it. This way, I only have to be perfect with 2 sides. So that's not too difficult. Okay, so we'll do the back. I keep talking about ordering some bookbinding tape, which there's nothing wrong with the tape that I'm using, other than sometimes I want some color, like a color option. But I don't know, I could use duct tape. It comes in lots of colors, and I already have several. But I don't like that shiny, and duct tape is so sticky and so whatever. And it's really hard to get the needle through. Okay, so this is the top. So I want to use, well, this has a little sprinkle of purple, but it has mostly white. So I think I'm going to use this there. If I do it this way, then I can see. Then I don't have to do quite so much adjusting. Okay. There we go, and there we go. Looks good on that side. So let's burnish it down. And I have extra glue right there, so I'm trying to Oh, I need inside paper. Why do I keep forgetting that part? Yeah, I need some papers for inside cover. So, back to the drawing board. I guess this paper I'll use for my inside cover. Or I could use this one. I mean, I can use any of them. It doesn't matter. Okay. I keep forgetting about that. I forgot about it in the last video, too. Unless you just want the cardboard look, but I usually like to cover it. That's got a lot of glue on it, apparently. As a matter of fact, let me get a new one so that I don't stick this to my cover. I don't worry about it as long as, until I get to the inside cover. And then I don't want it to stick because I've already got my paper on there. So, oh, I've got to cut it. So what do we think of this? I think that'll work. I think it's the most fitting unless I use this, but I think this will be easier to journal on. Oh, that's kind of cute though. Yeah, maybe. I can't remember if I had 2 sheets of that or not. Do we think we like that one better? That or this? Could use the purple stripe too, but no, I think I like the other one better. Okay. I wish I had one more piece of cardstock. Let's see. I have this paper pad. It's got, I think it's really different pinks though. It's got this paper in it, and I thought about using it, but no, I might as well use the hearts. I do try to use a thicker paper. This is not thick paper. The other is a little thicker. I do try to use a little bit thicker paper on my cover and my inside cover. I did not measure that, but that's okay. You know, so that it doesn't, it'll hide that a little bit. So this paper is not as thick as I would like, ideally, but it's okay. It will do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Anybody else like to watch Shrek? I think we like some of that. We don't have, you know, small children or anything, but we still, I think Shrek was made for adults anyway. That's my personal opinion. So how are you doing? I have been pretty hot and heavy on the glue book. Okay, let me get this straight. I know I turned it upside down. Okay, so this is the top. Because my hearts need to face the right way. We wouldn't want the hearts to be upside down. Can't believe it's February already. January flew by. It seemed like it did for me anyway. How was your January? It's been a little bit of a crazy week, but not bad, just a little on the crazy side, a little hectic. You know, I really have this journal, this little system. Takes a little bit longer when I use scrap paper because I have to cut the paper down. And that's one of the reasons why I found that 12 by 9 by 12 paper, because I don't have to cut it down. All I have to do is fold it, and it's so much quicker. But this isn't too bad either. It really, I mean, when you can make a journal in an hour or less, you know, you see the whole process. I mean, other than the couple minutes that it took me to cut this particular box down. but it's really an easy process. So if you have not made one yet, what you waiting on? Do any of you make your journals like I do? Any of you use the Triscuit boxes or some kind of cereal boxes? I use those family size family size Triscuit boxes, mainly because my husband, that's what he likes for his snack, because he's diabetic, so he doesn't, you know, he eats that instead of like chips or something like that. So, and they're much better for you than chips. They only have 3 natural ingredients. So, all right, we're going to set this aside to dry. And now we have to cut papers down. All right, so how many papers did we end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How did I think I had an extra one? All right, hold that thought. Maybe I just missed one, because I thought we had 16 to begin with. Did we not? And then I used one of them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. I knew I wasn't that crazy. I'm a little crazy, but not that crazy. Okay. So I'm going to cut about 3 inches off the bottom, but I'm not going to cut 3 inches off the bottom. I'm going to actually measure it down to 9 inches. Here's my 9-inch mark right here. Can you see? Yeah. So, and I'm making sure I have them the right orientation. I'm not going to try to make a bunch of pockets in this one. I can add the pockets later. Let's see. Let's just cut them down. And then I can go back and fold them. Because I don't have, I'll have to keep moving the cutter every time. I tell you what, this one I can fold up because it's not directionally dependent. There we go. I think I got it right that time. So, what am I trying to do here? What am I trying to do? Trying to make sure I have this at roughly 9 inches. It might stick up a little bit. And I might use this one for the front cover only because it has a pocket on it, not because I love it dearly. Okay, and I can tell you that either I did not get that straight or the lines on the paper aren't straight. I'm not sure which. Alrighty, so flamingos, you're getting your toes cut off. Sorry, flamingos. Flamingos. And nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, let's try to get that one on Valentine's. No, I want the Let's Cuddle one if I can work it out right. I showed you in the last video But just in case you didn't see, oops, sorry. I got more pages than I bargained for. These are my numbers that I'm going to be using for February. And I'm going to be posting them, or they should already be posted on, and some conversation hearts. Should already be posted on Etsy. My Etsy is Messy Missy Creates at Etsy.com. Well, go to Etsy.com and then search Messy Missy Creates. And I've got them in all the colors, and then I've got them in red. So, and then the days of the week. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be using. So, all of these colors are in the papers that I just, you know, that I picked out. For the most part. I mean, like, this isn't the exact blue, but it's okay. We're not sweating that. Okay. And you glow girl. I guess I could have picked out some birthday paper. No, because I don't want it on, I only want it on that one day. And I didn't think I was going to have enough paper. I thought I was going to have to use some solid color or some white or whatever, but I had enough. And then I think next month I'll go back to using my white paper, my Pen and Gear paper, now that I got some more. I went ahead and got 3 packs of it while the getting was good. So that'll last me several months. I ran out of it when I was making all those journals for my daughter. Back in, when were they here? October, I think that was. I made 6 journals for her. Okay. That's the one I want to try to use for Valentine's. Or the little kissy lips. Whichever. Maybe this one I'll try to get on my birthday. I say that like, that shouldn't be too hard to figure out, should it? I really need to go in and darken up my numbers because I have a hard time seeing them. But, anyway, when I was going through picking out all my January paper... Oh, I can fold this one up. No, it's still going to be upside down. I did like having those pockets, but I can always go back and make the pockets. It's just gluing 3 sides of a piece of paper. It's not like it's that difficult. One more, I think. This one I could do because the pizza is facing every which way. And that way I have 2 pockets anyway. Where is the one? I want to be able to... I should be able to just fold it. Oh, that got boogered up. Yep, I should be able to just fold it up to here. And that should be perfect. Unless I folded, nope, okay, very good, very good. Alrighty. Let me use my bone folder to get them, oh, look what I did. There we go. Alrighty. So one of the days I'll have a pocket, for sure. And let's see. I am getting a little bit of an early jump on this. Here lately, it's been the first of the month when I've been making this. It's actually towards the end of January, so I'm not doing too bad. Of course, I've still got a lot of journaling to cover in January, too. I haven't had a lot of journaling time this week. So, here we go. But we both finally feel, both at the same time, feel better. I have felt better for a little while. My husband was not. It's like got sick and then better and then sick again. And I've known several people that have had that. It's almost like they get 2 rounds of something. Flu or something like that. So, that's cute paper. This paper airplane's okay, but not my favorite. But, yeah, I knew when I was picking out the January paper that I had plenty, and I'm not going to use this paper for any other month, probably, so I figured I might as well use it for February. I did enjoy having, for a change, I did enjoy having, you know, some pattern to my paper. So that was nice. And I still have, you know, the blank white because it's not 2-sided paper. So, you know, I still have like 1 blank page per page. So that gave me some room on each page to have a little bit of both. So that worked out pretty well. I went ahead and I think I showed you a couple videos back that I dyed some paper because I was unsure of this thinner paper. This is real thin paper, and I was not sure how it would handle the ink if I were to use the ink or the now this is thicker paper. Oh, it feels thicker. I know it's also doubled over right there too, so. But yeah, that feels like a little bit thicker, not much. It's not full cardstock, but it's either really good scrapbook paper or it's really cheap cardstock, one or the other. All right. So, I think I said I was going to use, oh, you know what though? Let's see. If I use that as the cover, but then this is going to be like the first. Let's go ahead and use the flamingos. So that would be this. So this would be the first. Eek. Maybe not. Do I have another one that has some purple in it? I have purple unicorns. Yeah, let's do that. Well, not that that looks much better, huh? That's like, so this is the first. And then this one would be the second. Let's get those flamingos out of the way there. Ooh, that one is taller. It's all right. So, let's get the pizza in there. All right, so we have the first and the second. This one will be the third. What do we want? Does that look all right? Not really, but so then this would be the fourth. Am I doing that right? First, the second, the third, the fourth, and I don't know what this side will be. The fifth. The 6th. The 7th. We won't put this one on Valentine's. The 8th. And the 9th. And then we're going to put this one on the 10th. Let's do this one. Let's do this one, the 11th. 12th. 13th. 14th. That's not right. I don't think, because I should have 15 pages. What did I do wrong? Mercy. Okay, I'm not going to hit this one. I'm not going to finish this one in an hour. 1, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. That did not work right. Did I lose a piece of paper? What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did we not count 15 pages? Like 3 times we counted 15 pages? Okay. So, what did I do wrong? Or did we use, I know we used one for the inside cover, but then I thought we still counted 15 pages, I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I knew I wasn't that crazy. Little crazy, but not that crazy. All right, so that's the 15th, and this will be the 16th, 17th, 18th. It doesn't really matter after that. 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. It does matter, because I need one more paper, I think. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to use one of these and be done with it. That is the easiest thing to do. And if I end up with one extra page, I think because I use this as my cover, but I'm still using it as a page, so I don't understand, but that's okay. I'm not going to devote any more time to that. We're going to call it good. And so this is what we're going to have, and I think that will go well with our cover. And then the inside cover, that feels damp still. And let's see, let me get out my, this is my bucket of, oh, I see right here, good. I'm not gonna have to take one apart. I have all of whatever I need right there in that that little sample pack. Put all that back up and get out my sewing tools. I'm thinking, I know, that's a scary thought to be thinking. I actually think I like that combination. You know, it reminds me of that book, When I'm Old, I Wear Purple or whatever. I think I like, which one do we like best? I never use purple, but you know what? I like one of these, I think. I think I'm liking this darker fuchsia right here. Oop. I think that's what... Yeah. I mean, it says my opportunity to use purple, but I don't... Yeah, I think I like that. Although that purple's kind of cute, too. This one is calling to me. It says, pick me, pick me, pick me. Okay. So, we got one. We only need one. There we go. All right, I got my little template. Got my needle. I've got my huge safety pin thingies. And, oh, yeah, got an extra needle. That one. And got a couple of these clips if I need them. And let's see, pokey tool. Excuse my reach. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and thread this, I think. Anyway, y'all have already seen this probably 100 times. I did not clean my needle from the journal I made just the other day, or a week ago, or whatever day that was. So it's still kind of sticky. See, it stuck to my finger. Okay. So this is my template. I took a piece that was the same size as my papers, roughly. Yeah. And I folded it in half lengthways, like that. And I folded it in half that way, folded it in half again, folded it in half again. So that gives me, I picked the one in the middle, right there at the fold. And then I picked the top fold and the bottom fold. So that gives me one in the middle and one about an inch from the top and bottom. So that's for a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. That's how I do it. And it's kind of the, I don't know, cheater method, I guess. But it works for me, and I do almost the same journal every month, so it works really well for me. I'm going to be sticking up over the top a hair, but I'm okay with that. It's not much, and it's my journal, so I'm not that worried about it. Let's see. Let me use my ruler to really get that kind of packed in there. And then trying to hurry. Okay, every time you open and fold up the book, but that's okay. It rearranges itself. That was not probably the term I was trying to use, but I used it. It's okay. My pencil. And I'm just going to make, I have the T up here, but this one's broken. There we go. I just need it to make a little mark. That's all. And okay, now I'm going to straighten it back up. Since I opened it all the way, it moved how the papers are positioned a little bit. So I'm going to fold it right back kind of where I can see that the fold in the papers is right at the center. Okay. How many of you are yelling at me right now? I got in a hurry. And guess what I forgot to do? I don't have my tape on there. Y'all knew that already though, didn't you? You already knew it. Let's see. I'm going to finish up this one little roll here maybe. I'm going to put it on, use that one. I just want it on like a non-stick surface. I'm not trying to be too precious with it, but I'm trying to get it on a little bit straight. There we go. All right, and that just does fit. Okay, so this is my front. So I'm going to let it hang over the back because I'm going to use some kind of ribbon on the front. I'm sure of it. So I want the back to become, I want the tape to overlap the paper in the back, if that makes sense. The front, normally you'd want your front to look better than the back, right? But because I know I'm going to use some kind of ribbon on the front, that paper must not have been exactly 12 by 12. Because that typically only happens when that's the case. There we go. So I just fold it over. And then I'm going to come back with some washi tape here. So I'm not worried about what that looks like necessarily. So I have the gap, I deliberately put the gap on the front because I'm going to use some sort of ribbon. I haven't picked it out yet, but I know I'm going to use ribbon on it. Okay, so that's what happens when I get in a hurry. Alrighty, where were we? I did not even... Why this one? I guess because I counted the pages 50 times. I'm trying to figure out why this one I'm not finishing within the hour. And the one where I was showing my friend how to do it. And well, she was picking out paper. That's right. She was picking out papers while I was doing the part of it. She was doing part of it. Okay. So I'm just taking where I did those little marks. Trying not to get my hand, because that happens sometimes. Remind me that I flipped this journal upside down or I'll be... Oop, oop, oop. Okay, I've got to clean that pokey tool. Well, I pulled it so hard, I pulled it out of the... right out of the clip. There we go. I don't... If you have a hard time following me, I do apologize for that, but I've never done things the normal way. I kind of just do it however it works for me. Let's see. And because I just got to get it started. Because I moved them, my hole isn't lined up. Pretty close. There we go. But part of that is because I did not clean my needle. Okay, and this is where I use this clip right here, just so that I don't pull it all the way through. Okay. This one should go a little smoother now that it wants to be back to where it was when we poked the holes originally, right? So we're going to give it what it wants. Normally I do not undo my clips until I have all the till I've gone through all 3 holes. But because I snatched the clip right off the paper, I kind of was having to improvise. Right? Okay, so in that one, and then I'm going to go all the way down to this one. And we're going to hope that it's lined up. Can we see? Can I see? Can I see? It's close. Okay, I feel it, so now I'm moving my finger. There we go. All right, and then back through the center hole. And you're going to try not to split that thread. I'm going to try to go through the same hole without splitting the thread. And I did not go back through the same hole. There we go. And I split the thread. I can see one little thread in my needle, so I'm just going to pick my thread up and I know you probably can't see it, but I see that one little thread that I went through. Nope. Back it out. There we go. All right, let's try that again. Okay, so this might be how not to make a journal. How many ways can you mess up a journal? Maybe that's what the name of this one is. Okay, so now I'm going to take that off and take that off. I take my clips off very carefully so I don't scratch my paper. And then I'm going to try to make sure that my strings are sort of even, only because I want them even. If you don't want them even, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's double check, make sure we did the top right. Okay, the pocket's on the bottom. I had one more pocket. Where'd you go? Yeah, there you are. Okay. And now I'm going to tie it. I just tie a couple knots and that's it. I made that way more difficult than I needed to. But I think it's beneficial to show the mistakes when you're doing something. And so I leave them in my videos. Alrighty. Here we go. I just tie it 3 or 4 times. And then you can, I tie them in a bow or whatever. I always say I'm going to come back and add beads or something to it. And I never do. So, there. I have not yet done that. I did not dig out my ribbon. Oh, but wait. I have this little bit right here. This little pom-pom ribbon. I'm not going to glue it on right now because I would imagine that I have some that has like hearts or something on it. I know I have some red that has hearts on it, but I don't, there's not red on this one, so. But I could use this. And then it would cover up that little gap, right? So I'm going to go play in my ribbon and see which one I want to use. Because I didn't dig it out for the video, I'm sorry. I actually like that though. I like that a lot. Huh. Yeah, I like that a lot. And it just perfectly hides that. So that's why I put that gap on the front, because I knew I was going to put ribbon on it. So anyway, all right, well, unless I find another ribbon that I like better, I think that's the one I'm going to use. So I'm gonna get out my Fabri-Tac, and I'm gonna use my Fabri-Tac on it. And don't let me forget to clean that needle. But anyway, all right, that was a journal in an hour. So I will I look forward to journaling in it with you, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye.